Welcome to this video. Now, in this video, I would like to explain about handling check-in. But before that, let's introduce myself. My name is Gusti Putu Junianti. I come from Ganesha University of Education, the majoring of Diploma 3 English Department, and I as the 7th group. So, it is about my introduction. Let's do the presentation and please listen carefully. Well, in this session, I would like to explain about handling check-in. But before that, do you know what is check-in? Well, check-in is the second administrative when you come into the hotel, and then the first administrative is when you do the reservation. When the guests check in, the first steps that the guests do is filling out the registration card. Include family name, first name, country, city, zip, initial, arrival, departure, and then nationality, types of payment, initial, and signature. Well, I will continue the explanation. Now I will explain about types of handling check-in. There are two types of handling check-in. Number one is handling check-in without reservation. Number two is handling check-in with reservation. Now I will explain about handling check-in without reservation. The procedure of handling check-in without reservation. Number one is the reception is already to be done and with a good posture. A good posture is mean that the standard grooming of the hotel. Number two is greeting the guests on arrival. When you greeting the guests on arrival, you should greeting the guests based on the time, such as good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And next, you offer an assistance or help by language expression that you can use. How might I help you? Or how might I assist you? And next, you can asking about the situation or trip. You can say, did you enjoy your trip, sir? Next procedure is asking about a reservation. Language expression that you can use is, do you have a reservation, sir? Next procedure is asking that the guest needed. You can asking the length of stay. Language expression that you can use is, may I know how long would you like to stay, sir? Next, asking about number of room. Language expression that you can use is, how many rooms would you like, sir? Next, asking about number of guests. May I know how many persons would be staying in our hotel, sir? Asking about room choices. Language expression that you can use is, which one do you prefer, sir? Next procedure is, check the room needed in the computer. And you can say, just wait a moment, sir. I will check the room for you. Procedure number 6, offer a room that the guest needed. And you should explain all about facilities and the price. And you can say, well, in this hotel we have two types of room. The first is deluxe room and second one is suite room. When you choose deluxe room, you can have or get all of facilities such as free Wi-Fi, free parking area, air condition, and free private swimming pool. And for the price is 1 million per night. And if you choose suite room, the price is 2 million per night. And you can get all of the facilities such as free Wi-Fi, free parking area, and then free private swimming pool, and you can see a beautiful view of beach. Well, sir, which one do you prefer? Next procedure is asking the name of the guest and spelling. You should asking the guest full name. You can say, "May I know your full name, please?" Next, you can asking the guest for spelling. You can say, "Could you spell your name, please?" Next procedure is, after the guest has made choices, asking the guest for register to the registration card. And you can say, "Well, sir, please fill the registration card. This is your pen." Next procedure is, when the guest filling out the registration card, the room determined in accordance with the agreement, types, and price. The procedure number 10 is, take a room key according to the room number and then prepare the guest card. Next procedure is, pay attention with the registration card filled in completely. And the reception will complete the columns such as number of room, number of person, and then room name. Next procedure is, ask about method of payment and special requests. For asking about types of payment, you can say, "How would you like to pay, sir?" Or, "Do you pay with credit card, cash, or others?" Next, about asking for the special request. Language expression that you can use is there any special request, sir? Or, "Do you have a special request, sir?" And the next procedure is, double check if the room is ready for use, or if isn't it, you must to ask the guest for wait a moment. And the next procedure is giving information all over the facilities and hotel product. Well, in this hotel also has restaurant open at 7 a.m. until 10 p.m. Bar is available open at 6 p.m. until midnight. And then for laundry express is available every day. Next procedure is giving information about guest card to the guest. For example, "Well, Mr. Sanders, your full name is John Sanders, and you will stay in our hotel at 4 June until 6 June 2019, and then you choose a suite room with a private swimming pool, and then for the room rate is 1 million per night. You will be paying by credit card. And your email address is johnsanders@gmail.com. Is that right, Mr. Sanders?" Next procedure is, after giving information about all of the hotel, and call the bellboy to escort the guest to the room. And you should introduce the bellboy to the guest. For example, "Well, Mr. Sanders, this is Adi, as your bellboy. Will escort you to your room." And for the last procedure is, to the end of the check-in, you must to visit the guest, and you can say, "Thank you for choosing our hotel, and have a nice day." Well, in this session, I would like to explain about handling guest check-in with reservation. Step number 1, to welcome the guest on arrival. When the guests come to the hotel, you should greeting based on the time. Language expression that you can use is good morning, welcome to the Trans Hotel, and you should offer assistance such as how may I help you or how may I assist you. Next, asking for the reservation. Make sure with your eye contact and then always do smile. And language expression that you can use. Do you have any reservation before, sir? Next, ask the guest his or her full name. And when you asking about it, you should listen be carefully and then language expression that you can use. May I know your full name, please? Next steps, repeat the guest reservation. For example, well, Mr. Sanders, you book a suite room with a single bed and non-smoking area, and you want a private swimming pool, and you will stay at our hotel for 3 nights. Am I right, Mr. Sanders? 5. Ask the guest to give a copy of password or ID card. Language expression that you can use. May I borrow your ID card or password for filling out the registration card? 6. Give information about the hotel. For example, well, Mr. Sanders, you are booked a suite room. It is include daily breakfast, and then if you want to use Wi-Fi, it is free, already connect to your phone. For the restaurant, it's open at 7 a.m. until 10 p.m. For the bar, it's open at 6 p.m. until 10 p.m. For the laundry express, it's available every day in this hotel. 7. Call the bellboy and give the room key and then guest card to the bellboy and ask the bellboy to escort the guest to the room. Introduce the guest to the bellboy. Language expression that you can use. Well, Mr. Sanders, this is Adi as your bellboy. Will escort you to your room. The last process is to end the check-in process. Wish the guest to enjoy in our hotel. For example, thank you for choosing our hotel and have a nice day. Good morning. Welcome to the Trans Hotel. How may I assist you?
Yes, I like to check in.
Do you have a reservation before, sir?
No, I don't have any reservation. Do you have room available now?
Yes, I do. May I know your full name, please?
My name is John Carlos.
Could you spell your name, please?
Sure. G for Juliet, H for Hotel, O for Oscar, N for November, C for Charlie, A for Alpha, R for Romeo, R for Lima, O for Oscar, and S for Sierra.
Well, Mr. Carlos, we have 2 types of room, deluxe room and suite room. If you choose a deluxe room, you can get a private swimming pool, and if you choose a suite room, it's near the beach. Which one do you prefer?
Deluxe room with a single bed and non-smoking area. How about the price?
Well, for the price is 1 million per night.
Great.
May I know how long would you like to stay?
From now until 7 June. Is there any discount for repeated guests?
Yes, I do. We have 10% discount for you as a new guest.
That sounds great.
Well, Mr. Carlos, I repeated your reservation. Your full name is John Carlos, and then you choose a deluxe room with a private swimming pool and then non-smoking area and the single bed, and you will stay at our hotel for 3 nights. Am I right?
Yes, right.
Do you have any special request?
Yes, I want to have dinner at 9 p.m.
Great. We will prepare for your dinner.
Thank you.
And how would you like to pay?
I want to pay by credit card.
May I have your credit card, please?
Sure. Here you are.
Well, Mr. Carlos, your room number is 404. It is in the second floor. And then this is your guest card and the room key. And the bellboy will escort you to your room. Here you are.
Thank you.
Thank you for choosing our hotel. Have a nice day.
Good afternoon. Welcome to our hotel. How may I assist you?
Yes, I'd like to check in.
Do you have any reservation before, Mrs.
Yes, I have under the name Loli.
Loli Lane? Could you spell your name, please?
Sure. Lima, Oscar, Lima, Yankee, and then Lima, Indian, Mike.
Yes, Mr. Lim. We received suite room of view of ocean. Am I right, Mrs.?
Yes, it is.
Great. We already have your credit card or information on file. And please sign here.
Here you are.
Thank you. So your room in 626 and this is your key room and available will escort you to your room.
Okay, thanks.
So do you have any question or request? Please dial 0 from your room, and also there's internet is available 24 hours in lobby.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. Have a nice day in our hotel.
Well, I think that's all about my presentation, and I hope this video are useful for you. And thank you for your nice attention.